Okay guys, welcome back. Here we are this time with our Instant Awakening tutorial, which will also go over the advanced techniques you can do with Instant Awakening. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, Instant Awakening is basically a new feature that allows you to awaken basically at any time during the match, as well as deactivate it whenever you want to. You can tell if you can Instant Awaken if you have the Awakening lamp there from the very beginning, which both of these characters do, which is why we picked them. So, Instant Awakening is activated by using the right stick. You basically move it in a direction to activate it, and you do it again to deactivate it. You can only activate Instant Awakening when you're in contact with the ground, so you can't do it while you're in the air.
Yeah, there's no air X factor in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like vanilla. Oh, maybe that means next game air Instant Awakening.
No! 4, please.
Okay, anyway, Instant Awakening can be activated while you're doing certain grounded actions, which I guess I'll go over a little bit here. Like, you can do it while you're throwing shuriken and some other things, which I'll cover more later. Instant Awakening, it doesn't have a minimum chakra requirement, so I'm gonna burn out all my chakra here. Or, you know, whatever, most of it. So you'll notice I can still Instant Awaken, unlike normal Awakening where you need to be full. Let's see. Well, oh yeah, while I'm in Instant Awakening, my maximum chakra steadily goes down, as you can see.
Yep.
So if you stay in Instant Awakening for too long, you're obviously going to be at a disadvantage because you don't have as much chakra to deal with.
Does it boot you out of Instant Awakening?
Yes, it does. It boots you out of Instant Awakening when you're down to about only one jutsu's worth of chakra. So it'll be coming up relatively soon.
Dude, did you notice that when he Instant Awakening, he takes his foot off?
Yes, I did. Yeah. So yeah, and you'll notice that when I'm not in Instant Awakening, my bar comes back slowly. I can still Instant Awaken if I want to, and it'll start going back down. But yeah. There's a very short amount of time in between activating where you cannot deactivate, but as you can see, it's pretty quick. Whereas on the other way, it's a little longer, because I'm just mashing it right now. So you'll see the gap between when I deactivate it, you know, when I can activate it again, is slightly longer than the gap between activating and deactivating. So there is like that little window where you can't reactivate it, but it's so small. I think they really should make that longer.
Yep.
I guess when we're talking about deactivating, there's also lag associated with deactivating, because you'll notice I'm just holding to the left. So when I activate, I don't stop running, but when I deactivate, I do.
Yep.
So there actually is a lag associated with deactivating Instant Awakening. And one last basic thing about Instant Awakening before I move on to how you can actually use this is that characters with Instant Awakening cannot awaken normally. I guess the best way to show that is I'm going to turn off health regen, and I want you to ultimate me twice. Okay, so regardless of what character I am, I should be able to awaken at this point, because I'm at 25% health. But you'll notice when I hold down chakra, I cannot awaken. So the only way you can awaken is through the way you activate Instant Awakening. So with that, I'm gonna go into how you can actually use this. Because obviously, aside from the cool part of just being able to awaken whenever you want to, there's certain advanced techniques you can do with it to, I guess, more fully utilize it beyond just using your awaken moves.
Yeah.
So the first one is Instant Awakening cancels. So certain moves that you do, obviously grounded ones because you can only activate Instant Awakening when you're on the ground, can be completely cancelled by activating Instant Awakening. So those moves are Chakra Dash forward and backward, so I'm going to show that here. And backward. As well as Shuriken. And Chakra Shuriken. Because I guess the best way to show that is when I throw a shuriken, there's lag associated with it. I'm holding the direction, and that's how long it takes before I can run again.
Yeah.
But if I Instant Awaken, see, I can run immediately.
You can even cancel it before they.
Yeah, you can even cancel before they actually throw the shuriken. So I guess some of the applications for this is that obviously, starting with the dashes, especially the backdash, the only way to cancel that is instant awakening. There's no other way to cancel, because like when you dash forward you can block, but when you dash back that doesn't work. So that's the only way to cancel an accidental chakra backdash.
Yeah.
Or to cancel it so that you don't get punished. Obviously canceling the shuriken or chakra shuriken allows you to remove the lag, as I showed you from the shuriken. It allows you to safely throw them from the ground. And with that, of course, because you're throwing things, it gives you an easier way to just get into instant awakening, rather than just, oh yeah, instant awaken. Yeah. It gives you a little bit of extra cover. And with all the graphics on the screen, sometimes they won't see the shuriken, especially if you throw normal ones. So I guess expanding on that, you can also cancel moves by deactivating instant awakening. This one is much more powerful because you can cancel almost anything with it. The only moves that you can't cancel are the special support attacks that you get in Awakening. So for example, you have two like elemental fan things as your stuff, so you cannot deactivate instant awakening to cancel those.
Yeah, I'm looking at C-stick.
Whereas
Not
you
the
can
C-stick, but the right stick.
Yeah, whereas you can cancel things that you normally couldn't, like you can cancel grabs. You can wait, I gotta awaken. You can cancel jutsus too. And you can even cancel tilts. So that's obviously important because it's the only way to reduce the ending lag of jutsus, tilts, and throws. It allows you to more safely go for those, because if they don't work out, or for some characters like Masked Man where it comes out regardless, you can actually make it really safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about, I guess something that's even more advanced than just, you know, canceling, because canceling is pretty basic. We're gonna talk about how it can actually, Instant Awakening actually can replicate an action that you did previously, because for some reason, which I'm sure that they'll get rid of in the next game, because they tend to get rid of these kind of glitches. When you Instant Awaken, the game tries to remember what you were doing previously, so it tries to make you do it again.
Yeah.
This only applies to certain actions, and I'm gonna switch characters to better show that.